Hello and welcome to Dotto Tech. Today our show is all about home computing and making the computer fit into our busy family lives. Heck, instead of just making it fit, how about we look at ways to really enrich family life with our computer? That would be a good thing, would it not? Most computer makers now realize that there's another entirely new class of computer. Now we already have the desktop, which is a work and play design. It sits on your desk like a lump. And you go to your desktop computer to work or you go to your desktop computer to play. Then there's the portables, notebooks, laptops. They go with us. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, and they can go wherever we need them. But now we've got a new class of computer, and for lack of a better term, it's the kitchen computer, designed to be smack dab in the middle of the family life, living in the nerve center of every home, in your kitchen. This is a prime example of that class of computer. It's the HP TouchSmart iQ 506. It's an all-in-one design with a brilliant touchscreen interface. It may be just the missing link for your family communications and harmony, or it just might be a way cool computer that your family loves to use. Let's have a look at it. It's a 22-inch widescreen high-definition display, and there's definitely more here than meets the eye, because this is an all-in-one design, meaning all of the components in the computer are contained right in here behind the screen. So it has all the bells and whistles that you need to turn it into a complete entertainment center. Now, HP is very concerned about environmental responsibility, so this product, as well as almost all of their lineup, is ENERGY STAR compliant. Plus, even in the manufacturing, it's more environmentally responsible because this design uses 55% less metal and about 37% less plastic in the manufacturing process than does a comparable desktop system. Now, the name of the game as far as this device is concerned is wireless. We do have a single power cable that plugs into the wall, but other than that, you might never have to plug another cable into this computer. It has Wi-Fi networking to allow us to connect to the internet. It has built-in Bluetooth, which allows us to use our keyboard and mouse, which is included, both Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. And you can also use Bluetooth then to connect to printers or multifunction devices. It also has built-in infrared that allows us to use our media center remote if we're using it as a media center computer for watching TV or watching videos. So it's all about being completely wireless. Ergonomically, a very intelligent design too. The height that the computer is at allows the keyboard to slip completely underneath it, which is perfect when you consider that it's going to be in a kitchen environment often, and you're going to want the keyboard tucked out of the way so it doesn't get a mess on it. Let's look at the other features now. And right at the center, we see it has a built-in webcam, which means that you can use it for video conferencing and for just having fun. The other features of the bezel include speakers here at the bottom that you see. And in fact, because it's designed to be our media computer as well, they've actually crammed speakers into every available nook and cranny in the chassis here. So there's a speaker on the top, and if you look in the back, there's a whole series of speakers in the back as well. So the sound that you get out of this design is actually pretty spectacular when you consider it's all contained in a small unit. Now, if we start to take a look at the different access points we've got a built-in DVD player and burner here in the back, which allows us to play all of our DVD movies and that sort of stuff. And there's a couple of buttons here on the side to control the volume. And then we have media card slots that allow you to plug in digital media cards from your camera to be able to load pictures in or video into the computer. And there's two USB ports over here, which hopefully you never have to use because we are living in a wireless world. And we have a little button here that allows us to control the ambient light. This is another really cool design feature that they've added. Realizing that this is probably going to live in a kitchen and people are going to be coming home at night and they're going to want to be making a little note, not disturbing the family, we can actually turn up ambient light, which will light the keyboard and allow you to do some work just in the evening without turning on all the lights in the kitchen and disturbing the whole family. Very well thought out. Now, if we take a look here in the back, our other access points are here. This is where we plug in cable to allow us to use it as a media center. There's also wired internet here if you happen to choose to use wired internet, and a few extra USB cables as well as audio out and that sort of stuff if you want to plug in extra speakers or anything like that. You know, the TouchSmart is going to fit differently into every situation, but as is always the case, learning a few of the basic techniques is the key to getting the most out of any technology. Now, with the TouchSmart, you have to stop thinking about personal computers. Instead, you need to think of family computing. Communication, collaboration, and sharing are the key terms to think of with this computer. So next up, we're going to look at the software pieces that make all of those tasks a reality. Blogs, podcasts, streaming video. You can find it all on our website. Check it out at dottotech.com.